Leslie Barkman, welcome to Empire Radio Sounds and the very first episode of Old and New Releases. Uh, First of all, congratulations on your new CD release, My Upstairs Parlor.
Thanks.
Um, it's exciting. Today, we're going to hear two songs from this new release. The first song, Bull, and the second song, Spending My Time. I know you have recorded several different CDs, all available at Bandcamp. I submit it's quite an impressive collection of songwriting. I needle dropped on just about all of them today. I didn't listen to the whole song, but it's an impressive track record. On My Upstairs Parlor, did you have an idea or concept of what you wanted to do for this particular CD when you started writing the music for it? Is my first question.
Yeah, sure. My concept was I live in my home, I play in my home, my studio is my home. I wanted to create something that was recorded in my home.
Okay.
And I wanted it to be centered on the piano because I think that sometimes we piano players don't get heard, except during that, the throw of the lead,
Completely agree.
So I recorded me first, then I put others on it.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Wonderful. Let me move on to my next question. Let's see. Our first song today we're going to be listening to is Bull. Could you give us a little insight to, this is a two-part question, how you came up with the lyrics, and secondly, the choice of instruments you chose?
The two most important things about that song, because of the character of the bull. I have known bulls. I have bulls in my family, and I watch bulls grow up, and I see that if they can get control over their mass, they turn into magnificent human beings. They're just absolutely gorgeous, and they have big feet. And big hand,
I like it. Okay, so we're going to listen to right now.
I forgot what the second part.
I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. The second part of that question is your choice of instruments.
Yes. I know a bull who plays harmonica. Okay, and you know him too, Eric Kreplin. He's a big guy.
Yeah. I know.
And he
Eric
plays a beautiful harmonica, so I got him. And then I got a trumpet.
Yeah, that's perfect.
To go on, and then at the end I put a guitar on, and I love the 8-bar. Love the 8-bar.
Cool. Well, and I noticed the trumpet right away. I said, "This is okay. I get it." And the whole metaphor of the bull and everything. It's wonderful. So now we're going to listen to the bull.
Okay.
I can see him coming far down the street. How does he find shoes for such big feet? He's a bull, and I love that man. I love a man with eyes so red, can't get a word in. He don't hear nothing said. He's a bull,
Thank you for sharing that song with us. For our next listening, we're going to check out "Spending My Time." I really like the idea of the lyrics exploring a view of life one has after they've been around a little while. I dare say, since time stops for no one, why not take a look at the journey? And it seems that is exactly what you've done in this song. One lyric in particular resonated with me when I was checking it out. Had about of loneliness, but it don't hurt anymore. Okay, I looked at that line and listened to that line, and in it, I see that as a note of optimism and triumph over the bumps in the road as we get older. Okay, at least that's my take on it. Could you perhaps tell us a little bit about your intentions behind this song?
Yeah, I didn't want to just languish like the New York Times said. I had homeschooled my granddaughters for a year, and then they went back to school when everybody else did. And I had to learn to cope with the fact that COVID was still around.
Oh, yeah.
Deal with that, protect a baby. I didn't want to ever compromise a baby. So anyway, I started looking back on my life. It's very autobiographical.
Yeah.
But the time passes quickly through it. And yeah, the loneliness I was describing was that which we probably all felt during
Sure.
COVID. Yeah.
Sure.
So it was the first song that I created when I started thinking about the concept.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that song resonated with me because I'm not 19 anymore. And when I write songs, I like to think about what is a universal theme that's going to cut across age groups as well as, but more importantly, there's a note of optimism in your song, I think, in the end. Now, I may be wrong, but I thought I heard one line say something like, I'm at the dawn of my beginning. I'm not sure about those lyrics there, but
Well,
again,
you're absolutely right. And frankly, I feel like there's optimism in every song that I've written, especially, and I've kind of carefully crafted closings in order to make sure that happens, because
yeah,
what I'm trying to do is express my empathy with a certain feeling. And, I don't want to bring anybody down by listening to my exploration of that feeling. So I want
Sure.
them to feel what I feel after exploring, which is almost an exhilaration and a
cool.
gratitude.
Nothing wrong with a positive message,
Not at all.
Okay. Leslie, what is coming up next in terms of performance for you and any other projects you got going on? Because I know you always have a lot of things going on.
Well, I still have things in my backyard, and I jam with musicians. I've got a couple, maybe 4 events, maybe 4 gigs coming up, but I'm going to Amsterdam for a few weeks in August. So
Nice.
I've told people this is the hardest part of the whole thing for me, to promote myself, to get gigs.
It is. It is.
And
I think.
I'm happy with just a couple of a month. So whoever wants to hire me, give me, tell me. I'll put together anything you want. And I have proven I have access to incredible musicians. I think I have proof that.
You do. Well, you do. I know some of them, and well, up the road, I would like to have you back for sure, and a much more in-depth interview, because there's so much more to talk about. But for this particular feature, we're going to listen to now the song "Spending My Time." And I thank you so much for being on this first episode of Old and New Releases on Empire Radio Sounds.
Thanks.
Okay, on that note, we're signing off, but we're going to listen to your song. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Been spending my time contemplating my youth. Things are so jumbled, I keep changing the truth. I've been leaning into wonder, what's the reason for the rush? I'm sure I'll recognize it when my body's had enough.